The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at OBMMI. They provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. They don't tell us points paid, points received, APR. They tell us the number to put in to your mortgage calculator to find out what your monthly payment will be. That's the important number in my book. 30-year conforming loans yesterday, they locked at 6.874. Jumbo loans locked 7.244. FHA loans 6.68. The USDA loans 30-year, that's the rural areas, generally no down payment, 6.661. And the best loan on the market for those that earned it. You cannot apply for this loan without having earned it. That would be the VA loan. That was up a little bit yesterday, 6.401. And yes, we are the number one lending team in America for Homes for Heroes. We honor our veterans every single day with what we do. If you want our market commentary, we do put out a market commentary each and every morning as early as the data allows. Go to rsrmarketminute.com, rsrmarketminute.com. You can sign up for that commentary. It's usually a 2 or 3 page email that I send out. And again, I only do it as early as I can get the data for that, rsrmarketminute.com. Let's see what's going on in the mortgage world, the interest rate world, the bond world right now. Start off with the S&P 500 is up 43 points. And let's take a look and see what we're looking at with the bonds when my computer screen refreshes. It sometimes goes to sleep. It's old like me. I guess I need to replace it. Hope that no one replaces me. 10-year Treasury flat, 4.349. So call it 4.35. Mortgage-backed securities, the bond is up. When the bond goes up, interest rates go down, but it's only up 5 basis points, not a huge amount, nothing really serious to think about, because as I mentioned in the opening segment, it's all about tomorrow. It's all about the BS report coming out from your Bureau of Labor Statistics. Today, we got the ISM services numbers. So earlier in the week, we got ISM manufacturing. That didn't help us. That actually hurt the bond market. But ISM services is actually 90% of the market. So what happened? It declined from 52.6 to 51.4. Miss. The market was expecting a slight gain. It's still in expansion mode. Anything over 50 means expansion. Looking at the internals, prices paid, which is the inflation component, fell sharply 5.2 points to 53.4. Services prices have fallen by 10.6 points over the last 2 months, which is the largest 2-month decline since December 2008. This index is often one of the leading indicators for PCE, the personal consumption expenditures. That's the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. Employment increased slightly from 48 to 48.5, remains in contraction. And not many people getting jobs out there. The initial jobless claims report did come out this morning. Once again, they had to revise last week's numbers, but it rose 9,000 to 221,000, while the level of firings and then initial claims remains low. This is the highest level in almost 3 months. Remember, we've still got over 40 states reporting increased unemployment numbers. Guess who's number one? Yes, it is California, 5.3% unemployment right here in the formerly Golden State. But they keep telling us that the jobs numbers are looking good. So that's the headlines. You know, all they care about is the headlines. Maybe eventually the Federal Reserve, you know my thinking about the Federal Reserve, they're going to come up and they're going to look at some of the underlying numbers. Here's the problem with the Fed. I don't know where it came, this issue. But why is it? There's 18 members of the Federal Reserve Committee. 12 of them vote. Half the members are lawyers. Why the heck do you have lawyers doing economists' work? Right? I mean, the lawyers are, well, I don't want to go there. That's a whole different issue. That's the Mortgage Minute brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990. 800-306-1990.